What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on this beautiful Saturday night. I'm doing real good myself, and I hope you guys had a very nice, relaxing Shabbat. Mine was beautiful, nice and restful, and all of that. But I come across this particular situation with Dave Chappelle, and I've been waiting a while to weigh in on it about what's going on with him with these alternative lifestyle beings, okay, known as the alphabet community. All right. What they're doing is basically trying to make his life a living hell by trying to get Netflix to cancel his show. You understand? On just because of him reflecting his personal opinion about their lifestyle and how, they act with that of people, with black people. Let's just say that. You understand? And yeah, they're just all over the place, you know what I'm saying? Talking about staging walkouts, and trying to get his show canceled, from Netflix. And as far as I'm concerned, I watched that particular special, on Netflix. I think it's called A Closer. I didn't see any offensive term that he made whatsoever when referring to these folks. You understand? Although he could have, did this, he could have done that. I mean, looked like to me, they would have still acted the same way anyhow. But basically, what I seen with Dave Chappelle is he told the truth. So let's watch this 3 minute and 29-second video, and then we'll get into a commentary.
Tonight, comedian Dave Chappelle once again at the center of a swirling controversy.
Oh, buddy, I'm in trouble now.
The polarizing stand-up drawing swift backlash for jokes in his latest special, The Closer.
Gender is a fact. This is a fact. Every human being in this room, every human being on Earth, had to pass through the legs of a woman to be on Earth.
Critics' character.
Okay, right there. As far as I'm concerned, what is wrong with that right there? Could it be because it's the truth and this so-called alphabet community hates the truth? I mean, for example, if it wasn't true, how did they get here? How did these people that call themselves, with the alphabet community, how did they get into this earth? Let's continue.
Rising the remarks as transphobic and slamming Netflix for airing them.
TERF is an acronym. Stands for Trans Exclusionary Radical Feminists. This is a real thing. This is a group of women that hate transgender. They don't hate transgender women, but they look at trans women the way we blacks might look at blackface. I'm Team TERF. I agree, man. Gender is a fact.
The special prompting some to boycott the service or cut ties. Today, a group of transgender employees at Netflix announcing plans to stage a walkout next week. Netflix recently suspending 3 employees who criticized the streaming giant, but now lifting that suspension. One of the employees, trans software developer Tara Field, had openly questioned Netflix's decision to air the special, tweeting, "Promoting TERF ideology, which is what we did by giving it a platform yesterday, directly harms trans people." Netflix insisting it suspended Field and 2 others for attending an online executive meeting they were not invited to, not for speaking out. But despite growing calls to remove the special from its platforms, Netflix standing by Chappelle. In an internal memo first obtained by The Verge, the company's co-CEO writing, "We don't allow titles on Netflix that are designed to incite hate or violence, and we don't believe The Closer crosses that line." But major LGBTQ advocacy organizations like GLAAD disagree.
It seems that it's cisgender people trying to tell trans people again what is harmful to us and what isn't.
Why is this such a serious concern beyond just entertainment for the LGBTQ plus community?
Well, none of the experiences that we have with media exist in a vacuum. So you can say that it's just jokes, but unfortunately, the millions of people who will watch a comedy special like this, for many of them, this is their introduction or their only interaction with a trans narrative.
All right, Dasha Burns joins us now live on set. So you said in your report there Netflix is standing by Dave Chappelle. What's Dave Chappelle saying?
Well, he's not responding directly to requests for comment about this, but as you know, he's certainly no stranger to controversy, Tom. And just recently, he performed at a star-studded and sold-out event at the Hollywood Bowl in Los Angeles. And at times, he took aim at Twitter and at cancel culture. At one point, he received a standing ovation, and in response to that, he said, "If this is what getting canceled looks like, then I love it." So if that's any indication, it does not seem like he is backing down, and Netflix is not either at this point, Tom.
Okay, Dasha, we thank you for that.
Now, y'all heard that crock of bullshit that is coming from these folks' mouths, okay? Finding what Dave Chappelle said offensive about everybody, that coming into the world came between the legs of a woman. That's the way it was, That's the way it still is, and that's the way it's going to be until the Most High decide to cut the lights out on this miserable place down here. All right? That's just all there is to it. As you can see before you, these are a couple of skits that, very controversial, but nevertheless very funny. And as it says there, but these skits were funny though, right? No one suggested that Dave Chappelle should be canceled for black plight jokes. And this is his point exactly, Yeah, where was he, being canceled then, you know what I'm saying? When nobody saying nothing about, jokes about slavery, jokes about, being a black crackhead, none of that, matter of fact, what did we see them doing? They laughed at it while they was looking ugly as hell while doing so. Okay? They enjoyed David Chappelle doing skits like that. Why? Because it berated, black people in a sense. But Dave Chappelle took it and flipped it around, you understand what I'm saying, and put his own spin on the situation. He made everybody laugh, Basically, that's what it all boils down to, But the thing is this, man. Here's what's coming, for the world and all of the evildoers of iniquity in it, and I know the LGBTQ, these weird ass letters, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to hear these particular things right here, but here is your future right here. See, the Most High is tired, you understand, of all this twisted ass perversion happening on this planet, and he is going to exact vengeance up on this earth all because of that. You understand? I mean, you got all of this twisted shit. You got people turning, man turning into woman turning into man, same-sex marriages, murders, rapes, thieving, you know what I mean? Evil ass governments trying to make you ingest their Kool-Aid. You understand? All kinds of sick, perverted, and twisted shit. Just like it was in the days of Noah. Just like it was in Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay? When the Most High sent those two angels to Lot's house or wherever, to Sodom and Gomorrah, where Lot and his family lived. And what happened? You had two angels go there who was going to stay the night in the streets. That's what they were going to do until morning when the Most High told them to destroy that place. But Lot, he's seen these two angels, and these angels were in the images of man, okay? And he invited them into, his home. They said, no, we're going to stay in the street. We're going to wait. We're going to stay in the street. And at the time, I don't think Lot knew that they were actually angels. But he said, no, I basically implore you, come to my house. Y'all don't have to sleep, in the streets. You can stay in my house until in the morning or whatever. So they listened to him. They went, with him and everything. And time they got to the house, they in there chilling or what have you. And then these reprobate weirdos, you know what I mean? They was LGBTQ back then, as far as I'm concerned, talking about knocking on that man's door, Lot's door, talking about something. Come out. I mean, who is these two in here? Tell them to come out so we may know them. Now, back in those days, in the Bible, when a man knowed a woman, that means he had, sex with her. This is what old men and young men alike came to Lot's house and surrounded the house, telling Lot, send those two men out here so we may know them. Okay. Now they didn't know who these two men were. They was here. Them two men, two angels disguised as men, was there to destroy that damn place. So Lot was like, no, I'm not going to send them out. He said, y'all going on about your merry way. And they still wouldn't do it. So he even offered, his own daughters to him, which I wouldn't have did that either. Them angels would have had to go ahead and do their thing, you know what I'm saying, or whatever they was going to do. But I'm just saying, the sick shit, that they want to force on you, you see. But there's going to come a time to where when the Most High is going to reign, things like this that you see, in this picture, this image right here, down on this earth. Just like he did back in those days. He's going to destroy this place. And the elect is going to be called up, what people call the rapture. They're going to be the ones to be saved, that remnant. You see, that's the way this is all going down, So when it's all said and done, you got LGBT hollering. It ain't gonna be no fucking, fun, laughs and games anymore. This is gonna be your fate right here. And what you're doing. You see? This is what it all boils down to. Your ass gonna be sitting up there looking like this or even worse. Now, these particular ancient spirits, whether they be Nephilim or other, when I say or other, I mean, angels. You understand? They know exactly what happened. And if it is a Nephilim, which is ancient demons themselves, disembodied spirits, they know what happened. They know how they became destroyed. The Most High did this before to this earth. He destroyed this earth before. See? That's just what it is. And they watch from the clouds. They know what time it is. They watch from everywhere. And when I say everywhere, I do mean just that. This is the side of my refrigerator right here. And look what you see. Look at what you see right here. Like I said, be it angel or demon, these entities know what the Most High would do for them, because when he sent that flood, it took a lot of them out. You understand what I'm saying? So don't be going thinking, you know what I'm saying, that the Most High, you understand, ain't gonna never come and there ain't nothing gonna happen. This earth gonna keep going on like it is, because it's not. And the way all these damn volcanoes are popping off, here we go with this particular one. Volcano Kahlua, looking like the lake of fire to me. You understand what I'm saying? And it's all getting, the Most High already setting things up for this to go down. This is basically, as far as I'm concerned, a lake of fire. And once all these volcanoes, after those hell talents come from the sky, you understand, and basically pop off all of these damn volcanoes, this is what you're going to get. And guess what? All abominable and detestable things will be thrown into lake that burneth with fire and brimstone. You see what I'm saying? That's just what it is. This ain't no joke right here. This is not no joke. So laugh it up while you still can. Because I can assure you, when what's really coming, when it gets it, you won't be laughing. I can assure you that. You understand? See, y'all tell me what y'all think about this particular situation right here. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts and your views on it. And hey, people, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched, simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.